Hey everybody, what's up guys? I am here with a highlighter review today. I wanted to kick the new year off with a subject that I love to talk about, which is highlighter. It's like my favorite makeup product to try out. And recently I was hitting the drugstores just looking around for some new makeup. It's the new year and this is the time when all of the brands come out with new stuff. And I love trying drugstore makeup. It's like one of my favorite hobbies in the whole world. So I came up with these. I was actually going to look for the new Milani products. I didn't find those, but I did get these babies. So they are brand new from Wetnwild and they are called their loose highlighting powders. There's 4 shades to choose from. I have 3 here because I thought these ones might work for my skin tone the best, but I saw 4 at the store and they were $8 a piece, I believe. Let me check my receipt, hold on. CVS receipt right here. Okay, yeah, they were $7.99 a piece. So I ended up paying $25.83 for all 3 of these colors here. I gotta start off by talking about these colors. I think they did a fantastic job with coming out with kind of the basics first. Hopefully they'll expand the line and add some more maybe interesting colors later on, but they kind of just played it safe and did gold, champagne, a pinky color. There's even another shade that's like a very true gold, I would say. It is beautiful, and I didn't buy that one because I didn't think it would look good on me, so I just got these 3 here. But I love the pinky one. This one's called You Glow Girl, and it just looks like a pinky pearly finish on the skin. All of these have a very intense pearl look to them. If you layer it, if you wet your brush, you can make it even look more intense, kind of like a metallic-y finish. Here's You Glow Girl. I'm just gonna swatch it right here. And it looks really nice on my skin tone, but it almost looks white in the light here. I have my ring light on, so I don't know if you could tell the pinky tone of it, but I will swatch it on my face later on. I just wanted you to see how it just feels so silky. It feels a lot like that Coty spun powder, that loose Coty powder, you know what I'm talking about? It's just so finely milled that it glides right on. I mean, I personally like to use a brush with it because it is a loose powder, but if you were in a pinch and let's say you didn't have a highlighter brush or something on you, you could definitely just swipe it on with your fingers and you'd be fine because the quality of the powder is just there. It really feels a lot like, I would say, that Coty loose spun powder, that face powder, it feels just like that. So if you're familiar with that type of texture, that very fine silkiness, that's the same quality that this highlighter has. And I think that it looks fantastic. I don't feel like it sinks into my pores or anything like that, because I've even put this on my nose. Like sometimes I get a little bit crazy with my highlighter and I'll just put it all over my face, like I really will. And I've noticed that it even looks good on those areas where I tend to have larger pores. So I think the silkiness of the texture, it ends up transferring on the face as well. So even if you guys aren't really that into wearing highlighter, this is still a good one. I still would recommend it to you because I just love the quality of it. But anyway, there it is on my skin, and again, it kind of looks white in this lighting, but in the shade it definitely, you could tell, has a bit of a pinky tone to it. This color is my favorite. I just feel like You Glow Girl looks the most natural on my skin, so I recommend this one if you are of a similar skin tone to me. Now let me show you the next one. It's called I'm So Lit, and I think that's a cute name. I really like it. All right, so here is I'm So Lit, and as you can see, it has got a golden champagne kind of vibe to it. I'm just gonna swatch it with this finger here. And again, it feels very silky, very nice and smooth. I'm just gonna swatch it probably right in the middle, right here. So look at that. Oh my goodness, it is so intense. It is so beautiful, but there's no chunky glitter. And I love glitter, but I know a lot of people don't like glitter on their cheekbones, on their face. And this is, I think this highlighter is just, they did such a good job. I think they did a fantastic job with the pigmentation, and like the texture of this powder is out of this world, you guys. So there's I'm So Lit right in the middle, and you can see it's definitely more yellow on my skin and it's more noticeable. It's a little bit more intense, I'd say, than You Glow Girl, but it's still very, I feel like, complements my skin tone. I switch back and forth. Like this past week I've had these 2 colors. I've been switching off, but I tend to go for You Glow Girl more. I just have a soft spot for this pinky color, but this I'm So Lit, it's beautiful. There is no denying that shine. Just look at that, it is intense. I think that this color would look good on everybody, no matter what your skin tone is. I'm So Lit, I think, is like that universal shade. Now the last color I have here is called Hustle and Glow. I had a feeling at CVS that it wasn't gonna work out for my skin tone, but I bought it anyway because I just love highlighter, and I was like, let me at least swatch it and take it home with me. I don't know, I had a moment of weakness. So anyway, it kind of looks like a bronzer on my skin tone, but I still think the color is gorgeous. I'm gonna pass this along to my friend who has more of a medium skin tone, and I think it would look fabulous on her. So I have it right here, and I'm just gonna swatch it next to I'm So Lit. Oops, I swatched it kind of weird. All right, so I swatched it kind of weird on the end of my hand. I might have to redo that swatch, but it looks a little bit yellowy gold on me. So I feel like it's not the best on my skin tone, but I know it'll look really nice on my friend who has a medium skin tone. So Jen, this is going to you as soon as I see you next time, but here's a better swatch of it. So there it is. Hustle and Glow. I mean, it is beautiful, and the finish is really what makes these. So those are the swatches on my hands, but you already know I gotta put some highlighter on my face, and especially when I get excited about something, like I cannot wait to show it to you guys in action on the cheeks. So I'm gonna grab my favorite highlighter brush. This one is from e.l.f. It's just called their highlighting brush. It's like $3 at Target. Love this brush. It's very soft and it applies anything well, like a dream. I totally recommend these if you haven't tried them already. All right, so I'm just gonna apply I'm So Lit right on this cheekbone. All I have on right now is some blush, and it's the Milk Makeup one that I've been loving. Now this is definitely plenty, even for both cheeks, so I'm gonna tap off the excess a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it right here. And there it is. Gorgeous glow. If you don't want it too intense, I would recommend just starting off by applying a little bit. Personally, I like to apply a little bit more, just because you know how I roll. There we go. Now we're talking, okay? That's what I like right there. That is it. Okay, look at that. It is just so pretty. I can't get over it. Sorry, I keep looking at my cheekbone in the camera, but it's just so pretty to look at. And I mean, this is just with my ring light on, but when you are actually in natural light, the color shows up even more. You know what it reminds me of is the Anastasia Amrezy collab. If you guys have swatched that before, it's kind of like a white gold, and that's what this is. It's like a white gold, very intense type of highlight look to it, and it is a dead-on dupe. I'm serious. I gotta do a swatch comparison because it really is that pretty. It's kind of like a powder version. Now we're going into You Glow Girl. I just grabbed another highlighter brush from e.l.f. and I'm kind of using the lid to tap off into it. Now this is the one that has a little bit more of a pinky tone to it, and I feel like this really complements my skin tone personally, especially when I wear a pinky lip with it or more of a pink blush like how I have on today. I feel like this it looks so nice. Here we go. And I did apply a lot more on this brush. I didn't do it subtle this time. I just kind of went for it here. But I mean, you really don't have to rub it in. Like, you don't even have to blend it too much. It's just, it gives you that soft glow without even trying. I think it's gorgeous. I love it so much. All right, guys, well, that's pretty much all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, these swatches. If you like highlighter, check these out. $8 at CVS from Wetnwild. I think there's something for everyone in this line. If you like an intense glow, check these out. I'm telling you, I think you will not be disappointed. And I know Wetnwild has a lot more in store for 2019. I saw on their Instagram they have like a ton of stuff coming out, but I haven't seen most of it yet. When I do see new collections at the drugstore, I post them on my Twitter. So if you want to check my Twitter out, it's at Holly Forest. Shameless plug. All right, guys, well, if you hung around to the end of the video, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any new drugstore recommendations for me, please let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear from you all. I hope you're doing well. And as always, thank you so much for watching.